Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to our dark cavern. It's just the windows that are blacked out right now. The stained glass will be coming back. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the stairway, the stained glass is brand new. It's going to look bright and beautiful in here in a short time. So we're very excited. I'm excited to be joined by Council President Jerry Smurl, Councilmember Bill King, and Lackawanna County Commissioner Bill Gaughan. Today we are talking about a letter that Council and I sent to the Pennsylvania Utility Commission, and to their credit, they wrote right back, within minutes, that they received it and that they would give us information as they had it. We requested a hearing on the UGI rate increase request. That's before the PUC. As you all know, most of you are here with us, everyone here, and including our state representatives, our state senator, the other county commissioners. We were all fighting the PAWC rate increase last year. That the way that we were effective last year was a lot of advocacy, but especially that hearing, the hearing that we had where dozens and dozens of residents over the course of many hours stated their case to the PUC, their very personal stories about why that water and sewer increase was untenable for their families. Here this year with this UGI rate increase request, our economy is even more uncertain. There are a lot of things that we don't know as we go forward, what impact some federal policies might have. We have a lot of uncertainty coming our way, different healthcare pieces, Medicaid, different things that are just really scaring people right now. The idea of a rate increase on a utility bill, we just cannot sustain that for our families and our small businesses here in Scranton. So we have requested that hearing. We hope that we will be able to have that. The PUC was great in granting that hearing in that process before. This is a statewide rate increase request, so I've shared our letter with other mayors in the Commonwealth, hoping that they'll do the same, ask for hearings. Even if the rate increase didn't get down to zero, it's so important that we encourage good public input in every situation. We need to make sure that we are going to bat for our neighbors and that the stories of folks, families that are struggling, seniors that are struggling are getting out there. So we're proud to be in this fight all together. And with that, I will hand it over to Council President Jerry Smurl.
Hello, everyone. This is just a few points about the reason we're going to fight this. First, they had a rate increase of June 1st last year. And the rate increase cost the average person a month, about $5 a month. And then the second one was December 1st of 2024 also, which was another increase. But that was because the wholesale price of gas went up, and they're allowed to pass that amount on. So without a hearing, without anything, that's just an automatic. But we all understand the labor and material and health insurance costs go up every year. But this increase, the overall request is $110.4 million. So, and if that's the entire request, if they get the total amount, it is that. So that would cost the average ratepayer about 10.8%. So, and the reason they gave for this increase was to maintain safe and reliable service, to replace aged piping, underground piping, and to fund distribution systems, facilities, information technology. So, but with last year I looked up, and with a net income of $269 million last year, this request to me is extremely high. And it's pretty unacceptable. And how do we let our residents of the city or anywhere else be forced to pay this? It's just, it's way, way, way too high for anybody. So, and that's why we're going to fight it. All right. Last when we did the objection, when we objected with the water company, Bill King, our finance chair, led that. So I hope Bill is going to continue on and lead this against the gas company. So, Bill.
Thank you, Mary. Mayor and Jerry. I have no prepared remarks. I just have passion and concern for the residents of the city of Scranton. And I understand this is a statewide increase. Just as we did last year with the Pennsylvania American Water Company, we're not going to sit by and be pushed around and be forced, have these rate increases forced upon our residents, not without a fight. So we're going to do everything in our power to let these utility companies know that we understand that, there are times when you need to make incremental increases, but it seems like these increases are coming every 6 months at least. And the PUC just seems to, go along with them until we fought and we brought the PUC up here and we got a hearing. And we're going to do that again because we're not going to sit back as your local politicians. We're going to stand here and we're going to support the citizens of the city of Scranton and quite frankly across the Commonwealth. But we're going to act locally and think statewide. But the bottom line is we're not going to sit back and just let them make these exorbitant increases on our citizens. So I just appreciate the opportunity to be here with all of you today. And I'm just here to let you know that we are going to continue collectively to fight these increases. Having said that, I'm going to turn it over to my former colleague and close friend, our Commissioner, Bill Gaughan. Thank you.
Councilman King used to be my principal at South Intermediate, so I want to throw that in there. But I want to thank the mayor for putting this together and really leading the fight against the gas company and these rate increases. I think what we saw when we tried to take on Pennsylvania American Water and their exorbitant increases was when you put enough pressure on these utility companies, it works. And so that is what the plan is here, to make sure that they understand that these are real people in the city of Scranton and throughout Lackawanna County that this is affecting. I just think in my own neighborhood, the woman who lives next door to me, who is in her late 80s, living on a fixed income, will not be able to afford this increase if it goes through as planned. All the young families throughout my neighborhood in Southside and throughout the city of Scranton and Lackawanna County, they're gonna have trouble affording this on top of all of the other increases in inflation that we've seen over the last few years. So this is a difficult time for people, and I think the leaders in our community, the commissioners are joining with the mayor and the council in Scranton to stand up to the utility companies and to tell them that enough is enough, and they need to take into account that this is going to affect families and middle class and working people in our community. Thank you.
All right. Any questions that you guys have?
Should we take any, for instance, there's no state legislators here, like there were last?
They were invited. I think they had other items that things that they had to attend to today, but they were invited.
There's no office like there was across the street?
I mean, it's only been a week, I think, since this got announced, so.
Do you want people to file like a formal complaint like we do?
Yeah, in the information I think that we are sending out after this, we're encouraging residents to reach out to the PUC to encourage a hearing that they want to share their voice and their
The
stories.
water, I mean, it was like, that dirty water coming out of the spigot, the tap, obviously, people see that and feel that. and smell
Yeah.
it, whatever. Gas is a little more visible, maybe. I mean, do people see coming to their homes, is there like a problem like that? Service like there was with the water?
I'm not aware of any service issues, but just like last year when we started to hear a lot of service issues, there were things that came to light for us because we don't run the water here that I think are important. And that's why you saw that within the result last year, the water company was mandated to do a water quality study. I don't know of any service issues like that with the gas. Right now, we're talking certainly about the impact on people's pocketbooks. But again, these hearings are a great opportunity for people to tell their stories, and if there are service issues, that's important to tease out too. But really, it's the economics of this and the impact on households and businesses that I'm primarily concerned about. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you all for coming in. We appreciate it.